Okay, today we are going to show people, because I get a lot of questions about how do you know whether or not the technician is telling you the truth about how many pounds of refrigerant he used. So, for people who usually don't have any clue on how we determine the proper charge and whether or not the amount of refrigerant that the technician has told you is correct or not, for this video is for them. So a good quality technician will first determine what type of system he has. So he will do that by looking at a model number, and it will tell him whether or not it is a TXV system or if it is a piston driven system, and then he will take a look at his gauges. Now I happen to have digital gauges, some do not, some use old charts, but in my case I try to be as accurate as possible, so I use digitals and determine that because we were supposed to be at a 15-degree subcooling, this particular case we're going to be using subcooling. So now, on subcooling, you want to make sure that the coils are very clean. Dirty coils will throw off your subcooling tremendously. So now, in order to determine the proper amount of refrigerant, we use those methods called superheat or subcooling, and we keep adding refrigerant until they meet the proper level. We weigh the refrigerant like I have here. Currently this can has 10 pounds 2 ounces. That's the can and all the weight. So, but 10 pounds 2 ounces, and we will add and we will subtract how much we use, and that will determine that's the only way that anybody can tell you how much refrigerant they used. There's no magical calculation. If they don't have a scale that is weighing the can, then they are lying to you if they tell you how many pounds they put in. This is the only way. So currently we're going to add, and then you'll begin to see the amount drop. So we're adding, and it's, in my case, because everything I use is digital, you can see it's going by half an ounce at a time, and so because I'm trying to get to a 15-degree subcooling, which is currently 13 degrees, I'm going to keep adding until I get that magic 15 degrees. So, the more I add, the less the can weighs, and so that is how it's done. I hope this has been informative, and hopefully your technicians are doing it correctly. If they're not, then refuse to pay until they can prove how they determined how much refrigerant they used. If they can't show you a scale, then they don't know. So, if you have any questions or comments, leave me a question in the comment area, and like and subscribe as always. Thank you. Have a good day.